Bayelsa Deputy Governor Dickson rejects Diri's APC defection. Deputy Governor Lawrence Ewhrudjakpo and Senator Seriake Dickson of Bayelsa West have condemned Governor Douye Diri's switch to the APC. The duo and other PDP members insisted that the party is still the largest opposition force in the country and strong enough in the oil-rich state to prevent defection. Diri, who announced his resignation from PDP through his spokesman, Alabrah, did not provide details or reasons for his defection. Allies of the two PDP leaders, who spoke to journalists in separate interviews, said there was no justification for any PDP leader or member to leave the party that had brought them political prominence. The deputy governor, Ewhrudjakpo, and one of our leaders, Seriake Dickson, including other former lawmakers in our party, are still with the PDP. We're going nowhere, one of the sources told Daily Post in a telephone interview. Another source disclosed that the deputy governor refused to attend the state executive council meeting where Diri announced his resignation from the PDP, although he has not yet declared his next political move. It was learned, meanwhile, that the State House of Assembly members who quit the PDP with Diri intend to start the impeachment process against the deputy governor for not defecting with the governor. The parliamentarians plan to characterize Ewhrudjakpo's refusal to defect as egregious misconduct and an impeachable offense, according to sources, adding that nothing would stop them from pursuing impeachment at their subsequent meeting. We expect that the State Assembly will victimize him for his choice. If he is victimized for remaining in the PDP, he will have no choice but to do the needful, the source added. On a joint PDP ticket, Diri and Ewhrudjakpo were elected in 2019 and took office in 2020. In 2023, they were elected again on the same platform. Between 1919 and 2020, Ewhrudjakpo, a seasoned politician and lawyer, represented the Bayelsa West Senatorial District in the 9th National Assembly. He has also served in a number of leadership roles, such as chairman of the Nigerian International Coastal Border Platform, which aims to combat marine crimes like piracy and harmonize maritime regulations. Meanwhile, the flood of defections into the ruling APC has been denounced by Senator Seriake Dickson. Dickson reiterated his dedication to the PDP in an interview with media at the National Assembly complex in Abuja following Wednesday's session, claiming that the governors who were defecting were demeaning democracy. Dickson responded to Diri's betrayal by saying, "I am where I have always been. Nigeria shouldn't become a one-party state, in my opinion. I am aware of the process's ups and downs as a Democrat, but I stay steady and unwavering in the PDP. It's depressing. They let the crisis worsen rather than address the issues, and now they are providing a handout. It denigrates our democracy, puts multi-party politics in jeopardy, and makes Nigeria appear insignificant. Political class suicide is what we are seeing. He did consult me, to his credit, but I didn't think there was a strong enough cause for him to defect. With the PDP, the party that allowed my people to elect a vice president, an acting president, and a president of the Federal Republic, I remain where I have always been. The APC is unable to provide that. If we fail to save the PDP, then we will decide collectively on the next step, but it certainly should not be joining the APC. A democracy without opposition becomes a dictatorship." He said, earlier this morning, Diri presided over the SEC meeting, but the deputy governor refused to attend. He didn't attend because he's not defecting alongside the governor.
The governor consulted me several times to his credit. And I was not convinced because I didn't see any compelling reason for a second-term governor to defect. No reason. And we know the issues in the PDP, but issues are there to be solved by the governors and the leaders. Have they not been the leaders of the parties? And if we don't succeed in retrieving the PDP, in saving the PDP, then we'll be part of a collective decision which again should not be the ruling party, because I believe there must be opposition. A democracy without opposition ceases to be democracy. It becomes dictatorship from that day. It becomes totalitarianism from that day. Position does not mean you have to be fighting. You have to be, here am I, supporting the president's nomination. By the Constitution, it is the responsibility of the president to forward a name of INEC chairman to us, and he has done that. I know there are people who say a president who is partisan should not have that power, but that is not the law as it is. That is the law as it ought to be, probably.
This news is reaching you from Ogulaha Vanguards Limited, the true face of Niger Delta. We tell your story better.